The video speaks directly to those who were once celebrated as gifted children, but now find themselves drowning in unmet expectations. You remember the awards, the praise, the teachers who beamed with pride at your potential. But today, the truth is brutal but necessary. The world wasn't designed for brilliance. It was built for functionality, for those who can navigate its systems without questioning their emptiness. As a child, your sharp mind and creativity felt like superpowers. Now they feel like curses. That potential you carried, once a source of pride, has become an anchor, dragging you down without explanation. You replay every decision, every missed opportunity, convinced you should have achieved more. But what if the problem isn't you? What if it's the expectations thrust upon you, the promises you believed, the identity handed to you before you even knew who you were? Intelligence is a double-edged sword. The deeper your mind, the more you see the cracks in the system, the hollowness of conventional success, the vast gap between what could be and what is. While others move forward, you freeze, paralyzed by the weight of your own awareness. You wonder where your spark went, why you feel so lost. This isn't laziness or a lack of ambition. It's the inevitable consequence of seeing too clearly in a world that prefers blindness. The label of gifted was never a gift, it was a cage. Your worth became tied to achievement, and the fear of disappointing others grew louder than any ambition. You were taught to be extraordinary, not human. Society doesn't reward depth, it rewards convenience. Intelligence alone doesn't open doors. Productivity does. Relationships aren't built on brilliance but on emotional presence. The same world that once applauded you now ignores you, not because you've lost your talent, but because it never truly valued it. The collapse isn't just external, it's internal. The identity you built around being the smart one crumbles. Leaving a void, you procrastinate, distract yourself, and wonder why you can't just do something. But this pain isn't failure, it's clarity. You're realizing the narrative you were sold, that talent guarantees greatness, was a lie. The pressure to constantly perform, to live up to an impossible standard, drains the joy from everything. You were set up to believe that your mind was your ticket to validation, only to discover that the world moves on, indifferent to potential. The way forward isn't about reclaiming lost brilliance. It's about rebuilding without the weight of expectations. Stop negotiating your worth. You don't need to be extraordinary to matter. The relentless pursuit of more success, more recognition, more proof that you're still special, only leads to exhaustion. Authenticity is found in solitude, in asking what you truly want, not what you were conditioned to chase. This is your chance to live without proving anything. Suffering leads to consciousness. Your pain isn't a sign of weakness. It's the beginning of freedom. You survived the pressure to be exceptional. Now you get to choose what comes next. Maybe greatness was never the point. Maybe the goal was simply to live, to create, to connect, to exist without the constant burden of measuring up. The world may not have been made for you, but you can still carve a place within it, on your own terms. Start small. Let go of the need to justify your existence through achievement. Rediscover curiosity without the pressure of outcome. Embrace the messy, uncertain process of becoming, even if it doesn't lead to glory. The people who matter won't love you for your accomplishments, but for your presence. If this resonates, you're not alone. Share your story. Sometimes naming the struggle is the first step toward letting it go. The myth of the gifted child is just that, a myth. You are more than your potential. You are allowed to be human.